Hi, my name's Denise McCabe and this is my Makeup Monday for this week. Today I'm going to do a fun fold card that I've seen a few other demonstrators do. One lady called it a mountain fold card and another lady called it a fun fold screen card. So I'm not exactly sure if it has a correct name, but it's a fun card to do. I've done a couple of samples. The first one I did was with the Season of Chic stamp set and designer series paper. The paper's retiring, and then I saw it done again by Created the Ottaway. I think her name is Claire Ottaway in the UK, and her card was a little bit taller and I liked that better, so I recreated that one in some new product that's coming on Tuesday, the Countryside In Suite. And the Circle Sayings bundle, but today I'm going to recreate it with the By the Bay suite of products. So the By the Bay is in the mini catalogue, January to April mini catalogue, and the stamp set dies, the ribbon and the adhesive back flat pearls, they're all carrying over, but the paper, which is really gorgeous, is discontinuing. So let's flip over to my craft desk and we can get started. Okay, so this is the bundle or the suite that we're going to use for this card. So this was the first card I created. It stands like so, oops, and it looks like this. So it's got some cutting, as you can see, it's got some cutting out to do, and so I used the Seasons of Chic, and that is carrying over, but the designer series paper in that suite in the annual catalogue is not. So that's what my first one looked like. My second one is this, and it stands like so, and it's this, and I did a bit more layering and with paper, and I really liked the look of the second one. And it's just, I'll put them down together, it's a bit taller. It's the same dimension, like same length, but it's just a bit taller, and I like that one better. So this is the new Countryside In suite or designer series paper, and the the ribbon from the By the Bay suite goes well with this paper because it's got balmy blue in it. And this is the Circle Sayings bundle, which is beautiful. So that's my sample card, which we will probably do a fun fold class in May with new products, and I'm thinking this one will be in that class. So as I said, this is the one that we're using. The stamp set, dies, pearls and ribbon are carrying over, but this paper, this beautiful By the Bay 6x6 paper, specialty paper, this is what's not carrying over, and it is 10% off. So it's $27 because it's specialty, so take 10%, $2.70 off that price, and that's how much it is now. And I don't believe it's sold out. Last time I looked at the things that had gone, the list of things that have gone, it hadn't sold out. So I'm going with it's still available. And if it's not, you'll have to hunt me down. Okay, so let's put our mini catalogue away. So as you know, this catalogue and this catalogue are only still available for today, Monday the 1st of May. Midnight on Monday the 1st of May, they're gone. Everything in this will be unavailable that's on the last chance list. So if there's anything you want, you need to get it on Monday the 1st of May. So let's put these away. And then on Tuesday, the 2nd of May, this catalogue becomes live. Now, I've mailed out catalogues to my customers. I've dropped some off, and I think I've still got one to drop off. But if you don't have a demonstrator and you'd like one of these catalogues, just let me know and I can get one to you. So this will be current from Tuesday the 2nd of May. So let me just put that back over here. I've got so much stuff all over my desk. So your card base is 8 inches by 5 7/8. So it's in inches. So if you're not good with inches, I apologise, but it's easier to do this one in inches. So it's 8 inches by 5 7/8. So it's pretty much half a piece of A4 cardstock, and it's got a little bit taken off the end. Okay. So I'll bring my trimmer in. So on the long side, on the 8-inch side, I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see my trimmer. So on the 8-inch side, you're going to score it at 2 inches and 6 inches. So get your cutting blade well and truly out of the way and line it up and score it at 2 inches and 6 inches. There we go. Then turn it round so you've got the short side at the top, and we're going to cut between the 2 score lines at 1 1/4 inches. So I'm going to have to stand up to do this so I can see what I'm doing, and then hopefully my head won't come in. So line it up at 1 1/4 inch, bring your cutting blade in, and there's little lines on your cutting blade, so you can line it up quite easily with your score line on your cardstock, she says, and then cut up to the other score line. And you can just flip up your arm and just check that you've got to the score line. Spin it round, and still on the short side, put it in at 1 1/4 inches. Bring your arm down and line your cutting blade up with your score line and take it up to the other score line. So that's the cutting. Now we'll get the cutting blade out of the way. So bring it back down so you've got the long side up to the top of your trimmer. And we're going to score it 3 inches and 5 inches between the cut lines. So put it into 3 inches. Oops, my scoring blade was nearly out. And we're going to bring it to the cut line, and just in between the cutting lines. That's the 3-inch one, and at 5 inches the same. There we go. Now, still with the long side at the top, you're going to put it at the 4-inch mark, and you're going to score the outer edge. So the top piece and this piece, okay, at 4 inches. And then 4 inches. So that's all our cutting and scoring done. So get rid of that. So I don't know, sorry, I've still got this cough hanging around. I don't know if you can see the score lines and the cutting lines, but you just have to go back and replay the video to get that all again. So scored at 2 inches and 6 inches, then you turn it round and come in 1 1/4 inches and cut between the 2 score lines. Spin it round 1 1/4 inch and cut between the 2 score lines. Then put it back in this way and come in 3 inches and score that middle panel, and 5 inches and score that middle panel, then back to 4 inches and score the top and the bottom panels. I hope that makes sense. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to do all our layering whilst the card is flat, because that is the easiest to do. So I've got all my pieces. So I will tell you the dimensions as we go. So you need some matting pieces, and they are 1 7/8 by 5 3/4. Now I've got 4 because we're going to do the same on the back. So I'll put that one there and see if we can get that into view. So I've got another 2 for the back panels. Then you've got your designer series paper, and that's 1 3/4 inches by 5 5/8, and there's just a teensy border around, and that's this beautiful By the Bay paper that's 10% off and only available for tomorrow. So let's do that matting first. So I'll grab my glue and we shall do some matting. So it's up to you which side of your papers you use. It's the only disadvantage of the beautiful designer series paper that Stampin' Up has. You've got to try and choose which side to use. Okay, so that's that one. And I'll grab a tissue because I always seem to have a little bit of glue spurtage. And I shall put that on my first panel. There we go. And I'll pop that down on our first panel. So that's panel number 1 done. So I'll slide it over and I'll put my glue on the back of the DSP and onto my matting piece. It's just the tiniest border, and that's why I like using the glue, because you've got that little bit of movement before it adheres. If you're using tape or Stamp and Seal, once it's down pretty much, and you can't get it back up. So we'll put this on our end panel. There we go. Okay, I will mat these 2 pieces together, but we won't do the back at the moment. I'll just have them ready. So I hope everyone's had a nice weekend. This major weather event that they predicted didn't seem to eventuate, which was good. So that was good. And we went up to Newcastle on Sunday and had lunch with our son and his partner and her family, which was lovely. I think I like it better that way. Okay, so they're the ones ready for the back. So let's bring our card back in. And now I can do them all the same like I've done this one. All these ones. Now these ones I'm just doing straight on to the cardstock. I'm not doing a matting piece. I can do them all the same, or I could put these ones round this way, which I think I will, just to mix it up a little bit, just to break it up. So these pieces are 1 7/8 by 1 1/8, and you need 4 of them. Well, actually you need 8, 4 for the front, 4 for the back. And these pieces are 7/8 of an inch by 3 1/4. So let's pop those ones on. So there's a lot of pieces to cut for this card, but that's what makes it really interesting. And you can really show off your paper, which I like, because our papers are so beautiful. So just pop that one. So they're just going in between the score lines and the cutting line. Once you've got your card base cut out, it's pretty obvious where everything goes. Okay, so that's those, and I'll put my little skinny side ones on, these ones here. So I'm going to do them in the other side, and that's the specialty side. This side, it's like a pearlescence, and it's just got wiggly lines on it. which is quite nice. There we go. There we go. So that's pretty much front done. I've got another little piece to go in here. This is the balmy blue here, but this will be Night of Navy, and this piece is 1 7/8 by 3 1/4. So on this piece we're going to stamp from the Seaside Bay stamp set. So that's that. So that's our front all done. So let's just flip it over and layer our back together. So we'll get our little ones, and then these ones will go down here. So it's just replicating the front basically, and I have forgotten to cut out a piece of white for there, but we can do that. That's not too bad. Cut everything else out. So I'm really sad this paper's going, because there's another beautiful set coming in the new annual catalogue called Beauty of the Deep, and it's another ocean type stamp set, and it would be really nice if this paper had carried over, because you could have used it with that stamp set. But there you go. I must have cut one too many. I've got one left over. Okay. So this is just a bit of a wow card. When someone opens it up, because it does fit into a standard envelope, a C6 envelope, and it's just a bit of a special one. And it's always nice to give a super duper special one to somebody. Now I will be probably working 3 days a week from now until, let's see, until the end of June really. So I'm thinking I will not be doing my Wednesday night Facebook Live whilst I'm working 3 days a week, because I just don't have enough time to get everything organised. But I'll continue with my Makeup Mondays, because they're just a given. And I will continue with my Friday card and a cuppa. So I think I'll just give the Wednesday night Facebook Lives a bit of a miss whilst I'm working extra days, because as I said, I don't have enough time to prepare for my classes, create for my Facebooks and my Makeup Monday. Not enough hours in the day. So as you can see, once you've got all your panels cut out, it comes together really quickly. Okay, so we'll turn it back over. So this is our front. Now, the way you fold it, we get your bone folder and fold this one over. Now it's not going to be thick because we've got it all layered up. And then this one comes up, and these ones come up, and then turn it round and fold the end over as well. Again, same as the other end. And then this one comes up, and there we go. We've got our either mountain fold or screen card, whatever you'd like to call it. And so that's our front, that's our back. Actually, I don't think I need white there. I think we'll leave that. That's where you'd write on to the recipient. I think we'll leave it actually, because I think it looks nice the way it is. Okay, I did cut one too many. Not to worry, that can go in my little spare paper. Okay, so now I've got to grab some white cardstock, which I have here. I can put my glue away, and I just need to find my blocks. And I'm going to get the clamshell out, because my little magnet, not magnets, dies keep falling off the sticky, and I don't like it. I'm going to get my clam out, and got my good old go-to greetings. Now Sahara Sand is one that's retiring, and I've already pulled it off my shelf, which was a silly thing to do. And I'm just wondering if it would be, oops, there it is, whether it's going to be dark enough. So let's have a look. Let's have a little test run. Okay, so I'll just put it down there. Oh yes, that's quite dark, isn't it? That's good, because I do know that's one of the colours in this paper, Sahara Sand. Okay, so we've stamped our clamshell. And I've got my favourite stamp set, my go-to greetings. You guys must get sick of me using that, but it's just so good. It's just such a good stamp set, and I do like it. And I need to put some extra sticky so my bird doesn't keep falling off. But I am going to get the circle punch, the 2 3/8 circle punch that is coming with the where is it, the Circle Sayings bundle. That's a bundle in the new catalogue, and this is a new punch, and that's what I used on this card. So let me get that. I do want to put a happy birthday on it, so I'm just trying to work out where that's going to go. I might punch my shell out first. There we go. And I will be stamping my sentiment in Night of Navy. Now, is that going to fit? It's not going to fit. Okay. So maybe that's not going to work. There you go. I thought that was going to be a winner. Winner. And that's my little puppy. She doesn't like it when I've got my door shut and I'm doing my video. That's not going to work either. It's like, how dare you block me out, Mum? I'm just thinking, is there something in here I can... Well, that's disappointing. I thought that happy birthday would have fitted. So let's not worry too much. Unless I use one of these from the new Circle Sayings stamp set, which I probably should have done. No, that's not going to work either. So Denise didn't think that through very well, did she? But that's okay. We can have a happy birthday on the back here. I don't know if that one's going to work though either, because I think it's going to be too big. No, look, that one's going to work. So let's do that right now, before we put any more layers on the card. And I'm going to stamp that. So if you do want to purchase anything tomorrow, the last day with the Last Chance products, use the April host code up here. I will close that host code up on Tuesday. So you'll be able to get anything you need tomorrow. You can keep using that code. Go to my blog, which is down here, stampingpassion.blogspot.com. Let me move that up and you'll be able to see it better. and go over to the right hand side, and there's an April host code. Click on that, it takes you straight to my online store, and you can shop with me, and that host code's automatically attached to your order. Okay, so I am going to have to bring my head in just to try and get that right, and yay, I've got it pretty good. Thank the Lord for that. So we'll turn our card back over, facing the front. We'll get rid of those. I do love this Circle Sayings. It's got some shells in it as well, and it's got the sun and a wave, the ocean. I do love it. It is a beautiful, it needs something. It definitely needs something. Look, I'm going to put, this will fit, this little hello. I don't like that tinier block. So let's do this. It definitely needs something. I could put hello up the top, and I could put the ribbon at the bottom. That's what we'll do. That's what we're doing. Okay, make sure I get this straight. Okay. There we go. And you know what else? I think we need to, oops, run around the edge with the dauber. I think it is a little bit stark and it needs a bit of daubering. Oops. So let's get Balmy Blue down and my daubers. Now it's pool party. Balmy Blue. And my daubers. And I'll just make sure. Oh, that's very Balmy Blue. I don't even think I need to re-ink it. I'm just going to go around the edge. This daubers had its seen better days, so I might have to toss that in the bin. Get a new dauber out. There we go. Okay. I didn't need my ink pad after all. Okay, so I'm going to attach that there, and I've got a little bit of the ribbon that's with the bundle that's carrying over. And I'll just see if I can make a bow. Making bows under pressure is very difficult. There we go. Let's see how, oh, that didn't work. Let's go to the other end. I think there was some sticky on that from the roll, because this was the last one that came off a roll, the last length of ribbon, so I think it was a bit sticky down there, and that wasn't helping. It's so soft, this ribbon, and I just want to try and get it as small as I can, the bow, and it's not playing nicely. There's some beautiful ribbons coming in the new catalogue, so I can't wait to order some of those. This is not playing nicely. There we go. I think I knew I was getting cross. So it started to play nicely. So I've just got my ribbon scissors, and I'll just take off the ends. Right. Okay, I need dimensionals. I'm just going to go down the center so they don't stick out. Come on, off you come. Okay, and I'm going to just attach that right there, and I'll grab my glue dot. For my ribbon, my bow, and place it there. I think this needs a little bit of snipping. Oh, that didn't work so well. It's a bit uneven, those edges, those ends. And let's just find the flat back pearls. Here they are. So where shall we put those? Let's think. Get rid of that. The other thing we could do, which might be nice, is a bit of Wink of Stella. Just make sure that we're not just in the shell. It makes it sort of a bit mother of pearlish, because the inside of those shells do look a bit shiny. That's better. I like that. I won't do the top because generally it's the insides that are shiny. Now we can use one of these big ones and put that in the middle, like so. And we could use the smaller ones. I can hear another dog barking, and that one's not mine. That's the one next door. I'll put one down here. There we go. So that is our mountain fold or fun fold screen card done. How do you like it? And to put it in your envelope, to fold it flat, I've just got to think about it. That's right. It goes like so. And then it fits into a standard envelope. Where's an envelope? Have I got one handy somewhere? So a standard C6 envelope fits in beautifully. So that is our card for today. Do you like that? And this is one I did in the new products that are coming on the 2nd of May. So I hope you like that card. It's a bit of a fun one to do. It's really not that tricky once you've got your scoring and your cutting done. And it's just a matter of putting all your layers and your panels together and putting it together. And that's where you write on the back. So I hope you enjoyed that. I love fun folds. They're fun. And as I said, they're a bit of a wow factor when people open them. So that's how it goes into the envelope. And when they open it, take it out of the envelope, they go, oh wow. So thanks so much for watching. So let's just go back over to my screen. Yep. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you have a great week. And as I said, I won't be doing my Wednesday night lives or Facebook lives for a while because I'm working extra days and I just not have enough hours in the days on the days that I'm off to do my cut and prepare for my card classes and for this and my other Facebook lives. So I'll take one live out and just keep it to Friday Card and a Cuppa and Monday Make It Monday. So have a great week, everyone. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you on Friday for Card and a Cuppa. Bye for now.